What up? Y'all know what it is. Your boy Big Boosie, man. Street Knowledge Podcast, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And please hit that like button. Hit that like button. YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Stop it, man. Please hit that like button for me, y'all. That's the only love we can get pushing towards this YouTube. And make sure you hit the notification so you know when I'm up here. I want to get into this real quick. This is a sad situation. It's crazy. A father trying to defend his daughter from a bully. And this bully pulls out a weapon and it starts blowing, injuring the father. Thank God he didn't unalive him. And this is crazy. I don't know what made these teens think that a weapon is just the facts of life of things. And now he's gone for years. But one thing about this though, we just had a young black boy get 35 years. This young black boy right here, and he shot a black man. And his offer was only, what, 11 years or something like that? I mean, he really wasn't facing no time. And this is kind of same thing, different type of manner, but same thing, defending his daughter from a bully. And this guy pulls out a weapon and didn't even hear what the man wanted to tell him. And then the judge didn't let him change his lawyer. He wanted to change his lawyer once he went to trial. And he heard the plea deal. He said, well, he'll get hire his own lawyer. The judge said, no, I don't know if that's against the law. You can't change your lawyer once trial started. I don't know. If y'all know about that, drop that in the comments for me. Because I don't know, that sounds kind of crazy to stop a person from using their own lawyer and make them still use a public defender to go to trial. And he should have known all of this beforehand, but he's 19. I guess he don't have no parents to coach him into what to do. And who was going to pay for his lawyer? That would have been a good question. Because if that was the case, they would have paid already. But who pays for their kids? And this is what these kids don't understand. Y'all get out here and do all these dumb crimes. You don't have a dime to pot the piss in to pay for a lawyer for some stupidity. Now your parents got to take their hard-earned money to pay for a lawyer. You know how much a lawyer going to cost for an attempted murder? It's the same thing as paying for a murder. It's the same bracket, period. Y'all don't have no money. Y'all little young dudes out here wilding thinking a gun is just the answer. You think you tough with a gun. That's stupid. And now your life gone, thrown away, period. Not only that, you don't even have insurance probably to bury yourself. Leave your parents with the responsibility to bury you if you get in an altercation and lose your life. The average funeral is $8,000 and better. And y'all out here doing stuff like this, man. I'm gonna use this under fair use. Y'all check this out, man. I just wanted to come up here and let y'all see this, man. This is I'm tired of seeing the ignorance every day on the news, every place. Y'all little young dudes don't watch the news.
A battered teenager that shot a dad who was defending his children took a plea deal in court.
And you can look at him, you think he's tough too, man. Like, you can look at his face, think he's tough.
Today, News 2's David Hamilton, the only reporter in the courtroom when the surprise announcement was made.
Michael, 19-year-old Jerry Huggins accepted a plea deal in the shooting of Corey Bro. Bro tells me while he's glad to see the case move towards justice, he says more needs to be done to address the societal issues that led to this shooting. This video shows Jerry Huggins opening fire on Corey Bro. Bro was defending his daughter after he says a group of teenagers were bullying her. When he confronted them, Huggins pulled out a gun.
Ultimately, we got to stop just all the shooting. We got to stop all this. This is ridiculous.
And this is the father right here who got touched, man. He speaks very intelligently, and I think he's real courageous for how he handled even being injured behind this. But he said, listen to him.
But for people who feel like the guns are the answer, we want no leniency.
Trial was supposed to start today.
It's a fact. You just straight up just pull out and knowing you bothering somebody who you think you is. That would have been me standing right there. But sometimes you're going to have to approach these cats a little different, man. This right here is a prime example of that. So it would have been a self-defense. And you got to be ready to reach, because that little young boy pulled out fast, no hesitation, like he's done this before, man. For real.
Huggins had already turned down a plea deal that would have given him an 11-year sentence. However, as they began proceedings, Huggins said he wanted to hire his own private attorney instead of using the public defender. 19 JDC Judge Louise Hines refused, telling him he could not switch attorneys the day the trial was scheduled to begin.
Wow, I wonder, y'all drop something in the comments, let me know how a judge can refuse you the day the trial begin to switch a public defender. That's deep right there.
That's when Huggins decided to take the deal.
And then he get a little deal, 11 years. But we just got this other little young boy that was fighting and getting drugged. He took 11. I mean, he was fighting for his life and got drugged back in the circle fighting, and he gets 35 years against a white male. Now, this black guy shoots the father, which is black. He get a cop out to 11. Imagine what Karmelo Anthony cop out would have been. Probably 20, 25 years.
Terrible. So I'm satisfied. Honestly, I know emotionally, I would love to do more. Like, I would love to sit, like, I do 15 years minimum. And I mean in the hot sun.
As for Bro, he said he refused.
Meaning for his daughter, he'd do time if he would have had to. I don't know, maybe if he would have had his, his weapon, he probably would have been not touched, no telling, or he might would have even unalived the little young boy, but it would have been a reason for doing so.
To let the incident slow him down, he says finished college and his daughter has graduated high school.
What happened, with me being in the hospital, it really further pushed me into, we really only got one life. Like, I don't believe in much, but I do believe in just making the most out of it.
Sentencing for Huggins is set for June 17th. Reporting in Baton Rouge, David Hamilton, WBRZ News 2.
Huggins pled guilty to reduced charges down from attempted murder to aggravated second-degree battery and the illegal use of a weapon.
And now we got Karmelo Anthony doing 35 years when it's basically pretty much the same thing in a different manner. And it was a black man that got struck down. This is crazy. And I keep telling people, man, these young boys out here playing with these pistolas, thinking it's a game, throwing their life away. And he gonna be back out. He only 19. So he gonna be what, 29 when he come home, 30? Probably less than that. But still be in his 20-something, depending on what state he in. And then he'll be back out again thinking, because that was a spank on the hand for him to actually do something like that. So how did Karmelo Anthony didn't get a certain type of plea like that? Something like, I don't even think they gave him a plea deal, to be honestly speaking. And this is crazy, man. So I just wanted to touch this with y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all share this, send this to these little young boys thinking they are gunslingers and think they can do what they want to do, like as if they punching somebody in the face or they are above the law. And I guess they're not scared to go to jail. I mean, everybody watches YouTube, but I guess they think it's a game, that it ain't real. That's straight ignorance. And I had to touch on this, man. So make sure y'all share this. Send this to people that got young kids that's out there in the street. Even if they ain't in the street, send it to them because they need to see what type of people they could be around, period. And or what they don't or who they would not want to be like. No kid should want to be like this young, dumb dummy shooting somebody because they bullying somebody's daughter. Boy, lucky it ain't me. Boy, I tell you, you better be glad the police got him. Your boy Big Boosie, Street Knowledge Podcast. I'll be back. I had to drop that on y'all real quick. Hit that like button. YouTube playing with the numbers, but hit that like button, man. Let's go.